Welcome, YouTube friends and family, to this morning's musings of the Wellness Homesteader. So I apologize, y'all. When you do a live, you can only do landscape, not portrait. So it's a little weird. So if I'm too close, I apologize. You know, me and this ring light thing don't always get along. So anyway, how are you all doing? Are you enjoying a taste of fall or even winter weather today? I could not believe when I saw the weather forecast because, hello, whoever gave me a thumbs up. Maybe I gave myself a thumbs up. I didn't mean to if I did. Anyway, we have been in the mid and even upper 70s this week. Hello, whoever jumped on, please say hello. Hi, Owen. Okay, it's really tiny. I might have to move y'all closer. Girl's got old eyes. So anyway, it was like mid 70s, and then I don't know, Mr. Winter blew in, I guess, and today it is pouring the rain. My girls were so noisy, I let them out in the rain because it doesn't hurt them, and if they get tired of being wet, they'll go back in the run where they have a roof over them. But they were just like so loud. I thought neighbor's gonna call the popo on me, so I didn't want that to happen. 82 yesterday. Oh, and my word. Now, yesterday here, because I'm like a day ahead of you, it was like mid to upper 60s, and we had some intermittent rain. Today it's only supposed to be in the 50s, and then all next week, high in the 40s, low in the 20s. Good morning, Betsy. So the reason I decided, I still feel like I'm too close, guys. Let me, oh, and I'm caught on the carpet. Oops. Yeah, I'm so good at this. I wish you had my skill set. I have been racking my brain, guys, on how to deal with a very different holiday season. And I had this idea. Well, okay, it's not my original idea. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before. But I'm like, I have so much to be grateful for. Y'all, when I had talked about in my Grief at the Holidays video, and so many of you shared your hearts, I felt like, grief is grief to a person, right? I don't mean to minimize anyone's grief, but I thought, wow, I am truly still so blessed. Yes, I've lost my mother. Yes, I lost my uncle. There were a lot of things that kind of happened in my life close together that were painful, but I have so much to be grateful for. So I thought, let's do a November gratitude challenge. So I know y'all might have a hard time believing this, but guess what? Wednesday is November 1, right? Y'all, there's cat hair flying around. I'm sorry if you can see that. I just ran the vacuum cleaner too. So in an effort to find a meaningful tradition, I thought, this is really not so much about me, but maybe I can do something good for someone else. Especially hearing all of your stories. Y'all have been through so much. You really have. And when I tell you that I pray for all of you, I do. So studies have shown, me in research, right, that having a gratitude journal or focusing on being thankful for things can really have a very positive impact on your life and your outlook. It's kind of the glass half empty or glass half full, whichever way you want to look at it. But it's really about expressing appreciation for everything you have in life. And this morning, as Hanky Panky Frankie got me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I thought, I'm so thankful for him. He comes and he checks on me. And when I have a day where I'm sad or I cry, he brings me a toy. He's such a good boy. And then I started thinking about coffee because, guys, I don't drink coffee every day, but I love me some coffee, right? And I started thinking about hot coffee because it's a little chilly in the house. And how grateful I was that I had the ability to purchase coffee. And I have a coffee maker. And, pardon me, when I got up, my power had been out. I didn't even hear the generator kick in, but I'm thankful that I have a warm house. I'm thankful that I have clothes to wear. So I went on Pinterest. Y'all know me and Pinterest. And I'm going to leave a link in the description box because I think this challenge needs to be meaningful to you. And I looked at all of the images for a gratefulness challenge. So there's a million ways to do. Some are faith-based. And I thought that might not align with your beliefs. So I was a little reluctant on doing that. Good morning, Kathy. I hope you have a blessed day too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the Google search, and then you all can look at, let me turn on my iPad here, which is telling me that I'm live. So if you Google thankfulness challenge or gratitude challenge, it will show you all the images. So some are more for people who have small children and have, or a big family to participate. That didn't make sense to me. So I just chose, and some are 21 days, in honor of Thanksgiving. I just chose this one, 30 Days of Gratitude. And just to give you some ideas, number one is start a gratitude journal, write down all you're grateful for. Create a gratitude jar. So that's one of the things I want to do is write it down on a little slip of paper, put it in that jar, and then at the end of the month, pardon me, look at all my blessings. Do something nice for a family member. Take a treat to a friend or neighbor. My poor neighbors, they're probably like, no more treats. Jot down 5 things you're thankful for. Give a compliment to a stranger. So some are very doable. And these are not unaffordable. There was a couple things I said, it was like donate. Leave treats for your delivery drivers. So pick one that resonates with you, that makes sense for you, that is affordable to you. Because I know at this time of the year, guys, with buying gifts for Christmas, if you participate in that, and I will be doing a series on handmade gifts. Stay tuned for Tuesday's video because I harvested all my loofah and I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, this is a tough time of the year, and y'all, things are not getting cheaper. I happen to be on Social Security. I got my notice. I don't know if any of you all are on Social Security, that our increase this year is going to be 3.2%. Well, I'm sorry, because inflation's at like 40%. That's an exaggeration, guys. But, 10 to 12% across the board increase. So with the cost of Medicare going up, I'm sure it will as well. Open enrollment is about to start. That may be a wash. And there's going to be some of us that just have to tighten our belts a little bit. And that's okay. We have plenty to be thankful and grateful for. And I think doing this challenge, and I'm not going to dwell on it or monopolize the channel, but I think this will help us all focus on the positive and not on the negative. Because y'all, honestly, I've had a lot of negative this year. And I am going to share something, and I hope y'all don't think, she's airing her dirty laundry, but I'm going to share something. And it really threw me. So I don't talk about it a lot, but I do have an older sister. She's 4 years older than I am. She lives locally. She's not super family oriented and was not super involved, or maybe involved at all, with my mother's care. So, good morning, Ruth. The way I am grieving, I'm not saying she's not grieving or not sad, is very different. So my idea was, you know what? I'm going to have a traditional Thanksgiving, invite her children, etc. And yeah, she said no. And for days, I was just like devastated over it, right? And then I thought, we all are in a different season of life right now that have lost our parents, and everybody handles it different. And I am not going to let that define me. And I've had tons of offers from people, oh, come have Thanksgiving with us. And And while I appreciate it, I want to start my own tradition too. So I'll figure it out. I have a few ideas. So what do you guys think about doing a gratitude challenge or a thankfulness challenge? Do you think that's something that would be helpful? And I don't know how real time the comments are, guys. So if I'm not responding to you, because they're like, you know, like a 4-point font. I don't see any answers. Well, I'm going to take that as y'all are so excited you just can't type. You know, guys, I do try to come up with different things for my channel, but a lot of what I do is what I'm doing every day in my life anyway. Like yesterday was the mega loofah harvest, and this morning I finished up the video for Tuesday. It's uploading right now. I'm a little behind again, but I do try to share a lot of things with you that I think might be helpful for you. And I thought this is something everybody can benefit from, right? Not just people who have had loss during 2023. You know, 2020 was a rough year with the V, but for me, 2023 has been extremely difficult. So I'm going to count my blessings. I'm going to rejoice in the Lord. It is the Sabbath day today. So y'all worship in your particular way. Don't forget to thank him for how good he has been and that we all woke up this morning, right? Even if my chickens were loud, I had to go out twice in the rain to get them to hush and let them out. You know, I have chickens and they're laying eggs and I get a lot of joy from them. So it's all in our attitude. All right, guys, I will see you Tuesday morning. 4 a.m. Eastern is when the video goes up. And if you guys see this later, oh, yes, please. Okay, good. And you're watching this like on the replay, I think it may be a grounding benefit to keep us sane. Yeah, amen. Amen for that. Because it's super easy to focus on the negative. Turn on the news. Now, where was I going with that? I forget. Oh, if you're watching this on replay. And if you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see coming up, please let me know. I'm very interested in producing content that you all enjoy. And if you have any questions or can't figure out how to download, maybe I can put a direct link to the one I'm going to use if that would be helpful for you as well. But at any rate, oh, I know what I was going to say. Y'all, I don't get very many views on my Saturday video, but I do if I go live on Sunday. So is Sunday a better day? Should I go Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday? Yeah, drop me a comment if you don't mind to do that, if you're watching this on replay even, because I do look at every single comment and I'm interested to hear. All right, guys, I will see you Tuesday. Challenge sounds perfect. Hugs and blessings back, Betsy. Thanks for the jar idea, even for kids. Yeah, and you know what, guys? You can fill up your gratitude jar and you could read it around the table at Thanksgiving if you have a family Thanksgiving. I plan to read mine on Thanksgiving. Yes, praise Jesus for his many mercies because he, see if I can do this without crying. Yesterday, I had to tell myself, if he brings me to it, he'll bring me through it. All right, guys, before I start crying, mess up my makeup because I put a little makeup on today. Okay. Oh, and thank you. I'm glad you're going to enjoy the challenge. I'll see y'all Tuesday. Y'all, now I can never remember how to turn this off. Y'all take care.